Welcome to Project Unwind. My name is James. I'm your host, and today we have a special guest. Christina's in the car because it's almost July 4th weekend. She's on vacation. Christina, can you tell the audience where you are and where you're going, please?
We are in Long Beach Island. My dad's family comes every year. I've come since I was a kid. So it's like the
Mhm.
Jersey Shore, but more family friendly.
Is that Long Beach in Los Angeles or
No, it's Long Beach Island in New Jersey.
New Jersey? Okay, I've actually never been to New Jersey or New York. Or actually, I don't think I've been to the East Coast, so I'm not too familiar myself. But yeah, for the audience who don't know who you are, can you just kind of give us like a bit of a description on who is Christina, what do you do, and what makes you you?
Um, Christina, I'm with my husband, Ethan, and our one daughter, Kira, is in the back. We have three children. They are in the car with my dad, so you can actually hear me without the kids crazy in the background. Now a law student. I was my father's paralegal since I was a teenager. I got my bachelor's in criminology and finally just started law school this semester. And I just got my first semester grades and I'm already on the dean's list and it's going really well.
That's fantastic. How was that first semester of law school? Was it harder than you expected, easier than you expected? Tell us about it.
I expected law school to be a little bit harder. It was really good for me. I just got my class ranking and I'm number four. So maybe it just
Nice.
comes easy to me. But I've been in my dad's a lawyer. I've been working for him and with him for a long time. And I worked for a lot of different law firms. I was a paralegal for other firms for a while. Yeah,
So you grew up in the world. It's like second hand to you.
yeah, yeah, pretty much. It's just
Got
I'm a little
it.
late in the game. I just gave birth to my daughter in February in 2025, so she was like barely not even a year old, and I have now have three kids and I'm starting law school. It's but it was a lot, but yeah,
It's a lot. It sounds like you have a lot on your plate, but I feel like tough times like these, they shape people. And then
yeah.
like I'm super happy for you. Congrats on the new child. When people when my cross paths with other people, it's typically because our customers have a mental health journey, and I kind of want to ask you, where does your mental health journey start?
Well, I was always very anxious. I was diagnosed with general anxiety disorder as a probably like around 11. So it's
Hmm.
probably been my whole life. And there's not much they can do for a kid like that. So I've been on antidepressants for a while. It helps, but it doesn't take away like, everything, obviously.
Hmm.
And then when I was 16, I had like a really traumatic experience with an ex. So I was diagnosed with PTSD, CPTSD. And I worked with a psychiatrist for a really long time, who manages to find the right like dosage and brands of things that help. Um, and like as needed medications for panic attacks, but it doesn't actually take away that underlying anxiety that's kind of always there. So
Hmm.
I always was the kind who saw like I would get these targeted ads for like get rid of anxiety. This is the thing. It's gonna be the thing. It's all you'll ever need, and it never is the thing. Like that. What did I see? Random herbs, saw palmetto. Like they all promise these things and it doesn't do anything. So I was always trying something.
Hmm. Yeah, I feel like those of us in that mental health journey, we're always looking for something to just help us feel normal. Not even like we don't even need to feel great, but like I just want to kind of be normal and be like everyone else. So I hear you just cycling through the supplements and meds.
Yeah.
When I know like anxiety shows up differently for different people. How did anxiety show up for you?
It goes into like it's like a downward spiral. Like if it's gonna happen, it doesn't matter what the trigger is gonna be, it's gonna happen. And it's definitely not as bad as I was as a teenager, probably like the hormones and such.
Hmm.
But it just becomes like unbearable that you can't enjoy life. like you have young kids, you just end up having more worries and too anxious to like enjoy them. And like even this vacation, to be honest, like last year, like I didn't really was having anything for anxiety, and coming on vacation was just like more stress than not going on vacation. I have to get three kids ready. It's all what's gonna happen. We're at the ocean, the toddler, and
Mhm.
you don't even get to enjoy because like it's just always there.
Yeah. Was it affecting just like you and like like or did it kind of affect like your friends and family around you as well?
Well, yeah, I guess I'm definitely a better mother when I'm not stressed out. Oh, I can
That's
actually have
true.
more fun with them. I'm usually pretty good at masking it to like other people.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Got it. When you said that you cycled through, it sounds like you've been through antidepressants and like some of the instant ones. What have any of those meds worked for you? Are you kind of like still taking them now? What's your story
Yeah, I
there?
definitely still take the antidepressants. I'm on a pretty high dose, honestly. I've talked to my like
Hmm.
doctors about coming down off it, but when something works, you don't really want to change it, and
Of
it's
course.
better than it was. But the end thing for like panic attacks that you could take in the moment help, but it doesn't get rid of why it happened.
Hmm. When you found us, when you saw us, what was going on in your life that made you want to give us a try?
Uh, well, I started getting like ads probably like when finals were happening in law school. It was a really
Hmm.
stressful time. I still have the three kids. My oldest, I have two boys that are older. My oldest has autism, so it's a whole lot. And starting school and just dealing with all them. We were still looking for our own place. So we were living with family. And saw ads for a while. I saw you talking about it. The fork in the videos kills me every time. He just has the microphone attached to a fork and just holds it there. And I didn't really know what it was. And then I ended up Googling like what is actually in it. And I saw it's like hemp, and I'm like I've done that, but like when you actually watch the videos and actually start listening, it's uses the whole plant in a way that like just smoking would burn it off. And even when I would try to like I don't even like smoke like or do or use like it like that anyway because it just gives me more anxiety.
Hmm.
Like the THC, it wasn't worth it. But this doesn't do that. It's like the way you explained it about the car. Like if I just take the big components of a car, is it still going to be the same thing? I was like, no, what? You're right. So I watched the videos for a while, and then I ended up ordering it. And I was talking about it with my best friend, who I was like, if this works for me, I'll buy it for you too. Because and I actually bought it, and I had it for a while before I actually started taking it. And then um, it was like, yeah, when I finally like I got the message from you about it, and I was like, yeah, I'll try it. And I was also like, you're just so stressed and so anxious that like I ended up just like for a while when I stood up, like my blood pressure would drop and it would go black when I was really anxious, and it goes away. It's like it just like passes. But it started getting really bad, and I actually like passed out on my floor. And like I got my eye, like I just couldn't sleep well. Like I hit my eye. I sent you a picture of it. I was like, not great. I'm not doing great. When you're like, how are you? But and yeah, that was like I probably took the first scoop or so, like maybe 2 days before that, still doing like the half scoops if you're doing it, so you don't feel anything yet. And I was like, yeah, this is like I, I gotta start like taking better care of myself, eating right. And I started taking it more and more, and I was like, I think this actually helps. I think it actually does help when you go to like the five. I did do the double scoops for a while just because I
Hmm.
wasn't sure if it was working. And I think that's when it finally started like kicking in. It's like it just kind of keeps like the good part about the plant not crazy. You're not high. It doesn't do that. Just like, but all the time kind of. And I can't explain it. I'm sure you can explain it better than me, but I think it actually does help keeping all those like little components and ingredients that are in it as a whole plant like that. I can't believe it hasn't been done before, honestly. So like, but you're right, it's all been extracts or just like the whole thing. And I think it actually, I think it makes a big difference. Like I didn't want to even want to take like my as needed anxiety medication because you could kind of just knocks you out. And I'm in law school. I can't study, be anxious,
Hmm.
take that, and then the studying doesn't do anything because I can't do it. Like I need to function.
Hmm.
And this has been really, really helpful. And I want to get him started on it because I think it'll help. It helps me. It'll help you.
Yeah, I go like I always say it's just like a little bit of calming, especially in this chaotic world where there's so much information being fed to you. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah, yeah, could benefit everyone. And I was
Mhm.
actually surprised at it and how it helped. I would just
So,
be like living life and then kind of notice like halfway through the day, like I didn't really feel too overwhelmed. It's kind of happens subtly, but it's nice.
when you can finally feel normal and you realize, "Sure, is this what normal feels like?"
Yeah, this is how you people feel all the time. It's
Yeah.
not fair.
Yeah. Would you say like the double scoops on day five, it was kind of like the turning point for you? That's usually the turning point for most people.
Yeah, I bought like the starter and a refill, so I wasn't worried
Hmm.
about like finishing it too fast. And if it, I want to give it like its best chance, like to work. And yeah, around day five, I started taking the double scoops, and that's when I started to notice that like the days became like slower. And by the time I went to take it again, I was like, I think yesterday was actually like a better day. And yeah, I think it's you've done something good here. I can't imagine figuring all this out. I'm not, I don't have that kind of brain. I have law school brain, not the, because the way like the levels it needs to be to activate it and then, but not burn it off. Like I didn't know about all that. And I can just imagine how complicated that was, but it's incredible when it's done right.
Thank you. Yeah, I like to make an analogy to like a baker. Imagine a baker perfecting his or her recipe. They have flour, water, and eggs, but then they cook it once and they're like, let's try increasing the temperature here or cooling it a little bit more here.
Yeah.
Try it again. And they do that hundreds, maybe thousands of times, perfecting their recipe. That's similar to like how we created ours. It's a very simple heating process. It's just heat, but then we just play around with the temperatures so much just to get the numbers exactly where it needs to be.
Oh yeah,
Well,
it's and you have to like like I've tried all of those and given it time to try.
yeah.
But when you figured it out, it's obvious. Yeah.
If you had to kind of paint a picture on like how your weeks were, how your day-to-day were, the weeks before finding us, to how your day-to-day is now, now that you have us in your back pocket, what are the biggest things that have changed?
Well, when the days start off better, it's kind of just takes the whole day better. Like the whole day follows through. It used to just be as soon as my like whenever my earliest kid woke up, which was usually around like 5 a.m., I was up just doing like taking care of each kid one crisis at a time all throughout the day and then trying to get when school was on. That was crazy. But even afterwards, like there wasn't school and it was still like I had to keep myself busy every moment to keep my mind from going crazy. And then you don't
Hmm.
even get to enjoy like the things you're doing because you're just thinking and rushing on to the next. And I think this actually does help like slow down and like stay in the moment than just trying to keep yourself busy again so that you won't accidentally overthink.
Hmm. Do you feel like you're enjoying the vacation right now a little bit more? I know you're just in the car right now, but just
Oh
overall.
yeah. Oh yeah. I think that yeah, I think so. Like last year was just so much more stressful. It was nothing really like enjoyable. It was just like packing all things, three kids, me too, like just getting one thing from place to a place and just going through the most like movements.
Mhm.
And now they're older, which helps. They're actually like able to have fun, but you get to be like, more in the moment about it. And you don't have to worry about like if you were like smoking it, like it's like you can't like dose it and then it's too much. And then like it was just a panic attack and it was just horrible. So
Mhm.
but now it's every time and slow. So it's subtle, but I like it a lot.
That's exactly what we're going for. We're not trying to mask our anxieties with a high because that's typically what the as needed does, right? We're just trying to get just a
Yeah.
bit of calming to help us be us again and just kind of like, I know this is the third time I said it, but feel normal and just enjoy life
Yeah.
without the constant racing thoughts and the worry and like your chest tightening and just like, what if this, what if that?
Yeah. And sometimes there's no like even reason or explanation. It's just there for no reason, keeping you from enjoying life.
Mhm.
Not not great.
I wanted to ask you, have you, I usually view mental health as like there's no single thing that's going to magically fix anxiety, depression, or whatever is related to mental health. Typically, the cure, quote unquote cure, comes from stacking a bunch of tools and like lifestyle habits to slowly move the needle to the other side. Like we're just one of those tools. We're not like a miracle cure or anything like that. But I wanted to ask you, do you have any other tools that you use in your day to day that you can share with others so that maybe they can give it a try?
I really don't have that many. I have this, which helps.
Mhm,
I mean, my kids help me keep a routine of each day. Um,
mhm.
so really just having them and doing things for them and around them is really what I live for. But being able to, I'm one to be talking. I couldn't do it till recently, pretty much, but stay in the moment and be able to enjoy it. Like I feel like I was robbed of like the moments that I was just anxious for no reason of enjoying my kids' childhood.
Mhm. Got it. Well, Christina, I always like to wrap up these podcasts with three speed on questions just to throw you some curveballs. Are you ready?
All right.
Okay. What is the most important thing to you right now? This can be either a living or a non-living thing or like a memory. Just what is most important to you?
Definitely my family, my husband, my kids. They're my whole world. They're great. They keep me busy. I don't know. It's hard to imagine like a life before I ever had kids or that they
Yeah.
weren't here. But yeah, they're getting big. They're just the best kids. My husband's the best dad. I wouldn't be able to do law school with three kids. But yeah, being able to actually enjoy the slow moments is my favorite thing.
Love it. If you could design a perfect life however you want, what would a perfect life look like in 10 years from now?
Well, hopefully I'll be done with law school. It doesn't take me 10 years. I'll be working as a lawyer. My kids will be, oh God, they'll be teenagers. I don't know about that part. But I just see us still just being able to enjoy life together. We'll moving into our first own place tomorrow, not with family, and hopefully we'll be able to buy our own home one day and just be able to enjoy all that we've worked so hard to get to and not have anxiety steal that away too.
I can see it happening. All the work you're putting into now, it's like a, I'm not sure if you ever saw how like bamboo trees work, but then for days, months, nothing happens, and within a span of weeks, everything shoots up, and then they get
Yep,
super tall. So it's like that. The disease have been planted. We're just waiting for them to blossom.
that was pretty wonderful.
Lastly, if you can go back in time and give younger Christina one piece of advice, what are you telling her and how old is she?
Oh, it could be at any age, but I heard it so many times as a kid that everything's gonna be okay. And I never believed it, but maybe I'd believe it from a future me. I mean, they kind of have some receipts in their pocket. So I think that would be the biggest thing, being able to know for a fact that it would be okay. Because every time someone said that as a kid, you're like, you don't know that. You don't know that at all. You're just saying
Mhm.
that. But hopefully from me, it would matter.
Mhm. Do you believe that now?
Oh, I definitely believe it now. Yeah. Everything does work out in the end. It may take a while to get there, but It comes together.
I believe so as well. I actually truly believe that. So that's super cool. Well, Christina, I appreciate you for hopping on in the middle of your vacation. I know you're on to your next destination, but thank you again. And
Oh,
if,
thank you.
yeah, of course. And if anyone watching you guys have any questions for her, just leave a comment down below and I'll try to get some answers. But yeah, that's it. Thank you all for listening. I hope you all have a healthy and happy day. Peace.